Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS background. And right now we'll be discussing about how CSS background image works. The CSS background image property specifies an image to use as the background of an element, and by default the image is repeated so it covers the entire element. Quickly, let me show you how our image is going to look and how our background is going to look. Let's get back to our document. As you can see, we are having this in our document right here. So let's set a background image for this document, but firstly let's rearrange our code. As you can see, all this code, if you don't know how we got all this, you can check our previous tutorial in CSS background playlist. We are having a CSS background playlist where you can check all this, and we have discussed about this color opacity in one of the chapters. So quickly, let me show you how this works. Quickly, back to our document. Let's remove some things. Let's remove this div element, this div selector, and the declaration. Let's remove the span also. Let's remove the fit set h1, and let's just leave only the legend. I prefer using only the legend like that, so we can have something to work with. So let's just delete all this. We want to rearrange the document so we can have something to work with. So right now we can have this like this. This is our right now we are talking about CSS background image, the background image. So the background image property. So right now let's carry this one like this. Now I'm just trying to rearrange the document so it can look neat. So here we can just give it a little gap. So right here, all this is here now. So I think our document is looking more nice now. So let's reload our document. Now as you can see, we are having this top 10 strength CSS background image is the one. CSS background image is the one we are talking about right now, and you can check this our playlist, the background playlist. So right now let's give our document a background quickly. So we need a background image. Right here, let's select our body element. This body element is the one we are selecting. So is the one we are selecting right here. So let's, in CSS, don't you forget we have two parts, the selector part and the declaration part, and inside our declaration we can have multiple declarations. So let's just use first declaration. The main declaration we are here to use right now is the background image declaration. So we want to use this background image property. So after this background image property, immediately you will see a colon, then you have a colon. So after the colon you will specify the value. So let's specify the value. Firstly, you can delete this so you can be able to see what you are doing clearly. Now what else do you need again? After your colon, you will need URL, this URL, and also you will need this opening and closing bracket. This opening and closing bracket, inside it is where you are going to specify the image that you want to use. Firstly, let's save our document like this first so you can see how our document looks. Back to our document, let's reload. Can you see nothing is reflecting yet? As you can see, we are already having the URL, but we haven't send our URL to anywhere. So now let's check our document. Right here in our desktop screen, we are having a desktop image right here. Let's copy the name of this desktop.png right here and come back to our URL, place the URL inside there, so and save your document. Let's reload our document and see what we got. Can you see? Wow, definitely now we are having background image inside our body tag, right? So let's say we just want our feed set only to have this kind of background. Definitely we can just change this body to feed set, and the selector is now selecting the feed set. Now let's reload. Can you see? Now our selector, the image, the background image is showing inside our feed set right here. Can you see how nice it's looking? So, and again, you can do more than this, and we can use it with our legend also. Let's use our legend. It's going to override. It's supposed to override this one we are having, the one we are specifying at the top right here. Let's see. Can you see? It override it. Can you see? Inside our legend right here. So we can do more. We can do more. We can do more, and we can use it with our H1. So let's save our document and reload. Can you see inside our H1? We can use it with our H2 tag. So you can use it. Can you see? It is working so nicely. So I think this is so powerful, right? Let's select our body again. Let's use it with our body again. Can you see? All our background, everything is looking nice. Now we can change the image also. Let's change this image and let's check if we have another image. Now we are having another image. This one is desert.png and this one is paper.gif. Now let me copy the name of this one. When I copy the name, let's come back to our document, our code right here, and place the name there. As you can see, paper.gif. Now let's reload our document. Can you see? The paper is showing. See how it's looking nice. So, and also we can also change it. We can switch it also to fit set, to our fit set element. So this is so neat and so nice. Can you see how it's looking? So I think this is so powerful, and we can use it in our future tutorial for so many powerful things. And also I want you to notice one thing again before I go. By default, the image is repeated, so it covers the entire element. So let me show you this now. As you can see, this image is so small. When we open it right here with our viewer, as you can see, with this image viewer inside our windows, you can see that this image is so small. Just imagine the small image right here is repeated and it's full all our screen and it's now looking big. So that is the default value of every background image you will ever use. So it is going to repeat itself. So in our future tutorial, we are still going to cover how you can stop the repeating so that it can be the exact image. If it's small, it will be the exact the small size. It will not repeat itself. So in our future tutorial, we are still going to discuss about how we can do that. Please make sure you are following me and you are trying to focus and you are trying to practice this. Anwar Akorede Ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time to our next tutorial, because I have something again to show you guys. So I don't want this tutorial to get too long. Let's just leave it in this manner. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Until the next.